Assalamu alaikum students, this is Mukhtar with chapter water resources, and as far as the water is concerned, we are discussing here water as a resource. So far as the water is concerned, it is an important thing behind the survival of human beings. Almost 3/4 portion of Earth's surface is covered with water, and we know it from the nursery that this water distribution and all that, but in a small portion of it accounts fresh water, the water which we can drink. Distribution of water is concerned, ocean water accounts 97% of the total volume of the water which is present on the surface of the earth. Out of the remaining 3% is fresh water, and out of this 3%, 69% is in glaciers, 30% is there in underground water, and less than 1% is available to human beings, which they can drink directly, is there in lakes, rivers, etc. Now we get this water, the fresh water, from surface runoff. Number second is groundwater, and number third is from precipitation, and precipitation is in the form of rain, snow, hail, sleet, etc. Sleet is the mixture of snow and rain. Now when we know that less than 1% water is available to human beings to use, that means we must use it judicially, and because of this amount there is a problem associated with the water throughout the world, that is water scarcity. And the main reasons behind the water scarcity throughout the world is low rainfall, which is happening nowadays because of this global change in the climatic condition and all that, and the major responsibility goes on the shoulders of the human beings, because we have changed our atmosphere, our this environment in such a way that we are facing the low rainfall in different parts of the world. Number second is the variation in seasonal rain. Number third is excessive use of water. We human beings are using water for different purposes. And number fourth is over exploitation of water, and number 5 is the most important factor behind the water scarcity is the growth of population, which is particularly is common in the developing countries. So this is something about the water scarcity. Next topic is the multi-purpose river valley projects. As we know, the multi-purpose river valley projects are those projects which we are constructing over different parts of the world, whether it is India or other country, where from we get different we are constructing these projects for getting different things like generating hydroelectricity. We are using these dams for industrial use. We get the water from these river valley projects to our industrial use. We can do fish breeding through these projects, and we can also use these projects as for recreation purposes. If we decorate these, if we will plant trees on the sides of these projects, if we electrify these multi-purpose river valley projects, they will become the spots of tourists, and they will help the economies to generate huge money out of these projects. Number second, it will help us to develop the GDP, and it will definitely help us to develop our economies. We have some important river valley projects in India, like Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. Number second is Bakra Nagal project, and number 3 is Hirakund Dam, and these are the important multi-purpose river valley projects in India. So far as these river valley projects are concerned, they are launched after independence. And there is a statement given by the first Prime Minister of India in favor of these projects. Jawaharlal Nehru said, proclaimed, the dams are the temples of modern India. Dams are the temples of modern India. So this is a statement given by the Jawaharlal Nehru. It would integrate development of agriculture and village economy with the rapid industrialization and growth of urban economy. But as far as these projects are concerned, there are some points which is in favor of these projects and some are against it. In simple terms, we can see there are some advantages and disadvantages of these projects. As far as the advantages are concerned, number 1, it is useful for irrigation. Number second, it is used for generating hydroelectricity. Generate hydroelectricity. Number third, it is helpful in industrial development. Industrial development. Number four, it is helpful in flood control. Number five, it is helpful in recreation and navigation. Inland navigation. And number six is it is helpful. It helps us in fish breeding. And the disadvantages. Disadvantages are: number one, natural flow of rivers are affected by these rivers. Natural flow is affected by these projects. Once we stop the water, it will not allow the river flow in its natural way. Excessive sedimentation. Excessive sedimentation is there at the bottom of reservoirs. Number third, it is responsible for submerging the vegetation. Submerging vegetation. Number four disadvantage is poor habitat for aquatic life. Number five, displacement of local communities. Once we start this project somewhere, it is necessary for the people residing over there to displace. Number six is it is responsible for water-borne diseases and pests and pollution of water. And number seven, the downstream people do not get the sufficient water. Okay, the next topic will be on rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting we will discuss in the next lesson, and it will help us to know why we have to do this rainwater harvesting and what is the reason behind doing this rainwater harvesting and all that. So we will discuss in the next lecture. Thank you very much.